welcome back to another object show tutorial, where today we are going to be learning about how making things break, sort of. So, if you're not subscribed to the channel and you're new here, hi! Welcome to Zay's Kid Zone. I'm Zayden, and today you'll be learning about how to break stuff. Yeah! So, let's get started. So, we're going to go back to the old video learning how to jump. It was this video right here, so it's part of this tutorial. So let's use heart. Okay, so what you want to do is just copy and paste your asset. There we go. Now I'm gonna switch markers since I kinda like this style more. So, yep. I like this style because I actually don't know. I just like it. Like the way it's like drawn and stuff. So, yeah. So, after you got your character, put 3 layers, put your body or your character in the middle, and rename it if you want to bodies, and the layer 3 under the body area, name it back limbs, and the top layer face and front limbs. Front? Who the frick is Front? Okay. Yeah. Let's just, okay. Front lips. There we go. Okay. So, this heart is going to be jumping, and it's just going to be smashing onto the ground. So, drag your body, and make the face. So, we're going to do part of the jumping tutorial again from episode 4 of how to make an object. So, yeah. So, yeah. And also, if you want, you can just copy the eyes. I usually just make another eye, but just for this tutorial, I'm just going to copy the eye. There we go. Okay. Let's space it out a little. And then you can just do any mouth you want. I'm just doing a closed mouth. And then we'll add sound effects later on. So, after you've done that, make your arm. And then on the back limbs layer, make the legs. And while you're at it, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we are literally almost at 2,000 subscribers. We're at like 1,560 something subscribers now, so I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. So thank you, and let's move on. So, yeah, draw your other arm, and then after you've done that, you got your first frame. Copy it to like, I think, let's do 11 frames. Or probably just to make sure, add a blank frame. Okay, yeah. So we're good. Remove that frame, and then copy and paste the frame again. And then just like what you did in the tutorial, do the exact same thing. I'm gonna drag it down, or drag it a little bit to the right, and then kind of drag it down. Then, drag the face a little bit to the right, and then drag it down. And then move the arm, select the arm slightly to the right, and then move it up a little. And then, so I think we're doing 2 parts of this tutorial, but in one, 2 tutorials in one tutorial. So yeah, so because we're doing the jumping tutorial and then we're doing the arm movements just for bending and yeah. And after you're done with that, get the arm on the 3rd layer, which is this one, back limbs. And if you want to do this, you can. Select the legs. This is how we're gonna skew them. This is how I do it. So if you want to move it like the legs to the left, like this, then select the legs, move it to the right. Move it to the right, and then lasso it again, and then select this top square above or under the circle, and then just drag that upwards, and then move it to where the feet are. Yeah. And if you want to, you can. Here's how you do it if you want to go to the right. So, just like before, this time, drag this part of the circle, and then move it, turn it towards the left. And then again, lasso it, and then take the top part of the square, this part, under the circle, and then just move it upwards. And then again, just move it across the feet, and yeah, there you go. Okay, that's another tutorial. So, but this time, we're just gonna remove the legs and make it slightly bent. And make the feet. Make this one bent. And after that, copy and paste it. You should be on the 13th frame. Drag the dot all the way to the bottom. Drag it a little bit to the right, and move it down. Okay, do the same thing with the face, only with the face though. We can get to the arm later. Drag it down to the right, drag it down, and then move the arm upwards. Or if you want, you can just do the squash and stretch method. And same for this arm. Drag it sideways, and then stretch it. Okay. And then for the legs, make it more bent this time than it was in the last frame. Same with this leg. And then be on the 14th frame. Move it a little bit, scale it a little bit to the right, and drag it down once more. So now it should look like this so far. So drag it to the right again. And now, when we move this face to the right and down, you can move, make the eyes go into the middle, like it's about to blink. But if you want, you can just make it closed. And this, for this arm, make it sideways. Or if you just want to skip ahead and then just do, and then make it faster, and just drag or draw this arm to the curve arm. And for this arm, if you want, I don't even know, you can just do something with it. I think this will look best because usually you can just do it like this and then have the arm just go all the way up there. But then again, yeah, you can just draw the arms like this. I like drawing the arms like this. And then draw the legs. A little bit bent. A little bit more bent. There we go. And then do the same for this one again. There we go. And then copy it, should be on the 15th frame. And now copy it again, paste it. And then drag it a little bit over to the right, just a teeny bit, and then move it down a little bit too. Same with this one. But move this arm up a little bit and then drag it up a little bit. Okay. This one up a little bit also. And then if you want, you can just do the same method. If you want to turn it to the right, drag the box, and then last of it again, and then a little bit, drag it up, and turn it, and move it back to that arm, last of it again, and then if you want to flatten it, just kind of flatten it a little, and yeah. Okay. So, now that you got that, you could just do it up to, let's do 22 frames. Actually, let's do it to, okay, 19. God, I can't make up my mind. Please help me. And again, if you want, you can just do that too. Same thing. Again. Up. Like this one. Move it down to the bottom. It gets easier if you practice. I speak from experience. Now, copy and paste that. And now, on the 19th frame, move your body to the left, and then drag it up. Or, if you want to do the squash and stretch method again, move it up a little, and then squash the body a little bit up. And then move the face a little bit up. Or you can just squash it stretch it. And then do the same thing for the arm if you want. Same for this arm. Rotate it a little bit to the right, and then move it down a little. And now for the legs, just move it upward. I would say just move it to here, just so the feet will end up like going off the ground like that. So I just recommend just move the dot up here a little bit middle to the feet so that it would stick onto the ground. Just move it a little bit upwards and then squash it a little bit. Okay, copy and paste that. And now this is a part where you really squash and stretch it, and then you really stretch it, and then you really squash it. So do the same for this one. Squash it, stretch it. And then, okay. And then for this one, stretch it. And now for the legs, again, move it upwards. And now, copy it and paste it. And now we're on to the jump. So, go back to your first frame, and then copy the body. And if you want to move it in any direction, you can. Might have a little problem here, but it's okay. So, after you move that higher, actually, wait, let me give you a tip. So, I'm going to do what's called off-screen without going off-screen like that. So, if you don't want it to be like that, where it's like going super high, and where you guys don't really use a border, like a border where you like zoom in all your things, so that, yeah. Okay, so copy your thing. I know this might seem stupid, but it's okay. So, move your character a little bit to the top. Actually, wait, a lot to the top. And then after, I'm gonna make the mouth open. And then make the teeth. Oh, accidentally made the thing black. And then color the tongue. And yeah, there you go. So yeah, fill in the tongue and then make the eyes. Make the eyebrow. And make the arm like this. Seems a little small. Make the arm like this. And then make the legs like this. Now, after you do that, copy and paste it, and then don't like move heart or move your body a little bit up. And move the face a little bit upwards too. It's been a while since I did this method, so yeah. And then after you've done that, move the arm slightly to the left and then move it upwards a little. Same with this arm. And then move this leg a little bit to the left. Then again, move it upwards. And move this leg upwards too. And then copy and paste it, and then copy and paste it again. You should be on the 24th frame. And then after you did that, move your body a little bit to the left again, and move it up a little bit. There we go. Same with the face. And the same with the legs. And there we go. Now we're gonna do the falling part. So, you might want to test your animation. Okay. So now what you want to do is go back to the first frame. Copy the, actually wait, no, just copy the frame and then paste it. Remove the face and the legs. And again, actually copy it maybe until like this frame, 29th frame. And then after you've done that, squash the body a little bit. This is where we're gonna go to the falling part. And so, go back to where your character is first jumping, like at the first frame. Copy the mouth and kind of stretch it a little bit and squash it. There we go. And then draw another arm. The same with the other arm. And now for this one, move your body to the left and drag it up and then squish it. Well, not drag it up, just squat, like stretch it up, and then yeah. Might have done that a little too big. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're doing good. Okay. So after you've done that, copy your mouth again. Stretch it. And then make the eyes. And then if you want, you can just switch the arm, not to be like this arm, just this arm. And then, also if you want, you can just add another layer and then move the legs so that it won't contact with the mouth, like merge onto it or something. And then for the legs, move it, like kind of bend it outwards like this. And then for this arm, kind of make it out of the curved stage and stuff. And then here's the falling action. And do it again. There we go. And now it's gonna be like the frame where it's gonna be like very stretchy. And yeah, so also make sure that you put, if you did put the arm on layer 4, and then put open the character's eyes if you want. I'm only doing this just for an example, so yeah. And then after that, make the legs like this, and then make the arm like this. So, after you draw this leg, we're finally going to be getting on to the breaking point. So, let's make it right here. I'm only doing this. You can do it too if you want. There we go. And now we're up to the breaking point. So, what you want to do is go on your 29th frame and squash it. And stretch it. Is going to be like the part of it breaking. Probably going to be like 30 minutes. So, what you want to do is just make the insert the outline color of your body or character, and then if it's gonna be like glass, something related or something, you can put like little cracks on it if you want. There we go. That's what I usually do for my characters. I just usually put cracks on them. And then go back to your first frame, copy it, go back to your first frame that you just did, remove the rest of the limbs in the face. And what you want to do now is break it. Just all out break it. Oh, not what I meant to do. So, basically just break it like this. And yeah, since it's gonna be up in the air and flying around, just, yeah. And then copy it, and then move each part if you want. And just basically just follow what I'm doing, so yeah. I won't really be talking as much. Sorry, I don't know why. I just like being concentrative. That's not even a word, I'm guessing. But yeah, I'm just trying to concentrate. I mean, again, it doesn't really have to be perfect. So, Yeah, it's okay if it like kind of like looks bad and all, but practice makes perfect. I don't even know how to like kind of like fully break things like properly or like in animation, so it's good. And again, just make your broken character just land on the floor. Yep. And then I'm just gonna make it straight up hit the floor. There we go. Copy and paste it again. And then select it and move it slightly towards the right. You can do it in, as long as it just stops, like the broken character just like stops moving, then you're good. I like to do a bounce back. That's what it's called. So just do that. This one, do it again. I like to do things like with this one too. Like I'd like slightly just move one thing, but then I wouldn't move this one. And then like slightly move this. And then whenever I copy and paste the next frame, I just move that one that wasn't moved. Is this even making sense at all? Probably not. So, there we go. And one more. And we're good. Okay. Wait. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, now it's at a stopping point. And yeah, so make it probably about 45 frames, and let's see how it goes, and let's see how the result is. 3, 2, 1, go. And yeah, so it's good. So just as long as you practice on it, you'll be good to go. And I need to be kind of more fluid with the animation, breaking things, but it's okay. So at least it was worth it. So yeah. Wait, but did I just forget one thing? I said that we were gonna add some sound effects, of course. So go, if you want, just download a non-copyrighted video with a sound effect on it, and then choose like a MP3 video thing. I recommend using YTS5, and then like search that up, and it'll instantly pop like the first site. That's the one. And for your things, I have a lot of things. So, and I keep all my sound effects of OE, and then I have a punch type of things. So, ooh. Oh, sorry. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So, drag the audio. And yeah, there you go. That's simple. So, yeah, basically added in the sound effects. So here's the actual result. Yeah, So, yep. So we just added in some sound effects, and yeah. So, again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next video. Next year? Yeah, maybe. So, yeah. Thank you again, and bye-bye.